So, what do the papers say today after the results of four state elections? Uh, Lotus Bloom's Congress with writes Hindustan Times as it gives a complete detail of what has happened in the assembly elections. So do many other papers which have covered these elections and its results very closely. 1, 2, 3, BJP to the fore, says Times of India. Heartland gives BJP 2024 a head start. Does it? Well, it's a big question. Uh, the Hindu says BJP sweeps Hindi belt and Congress backs Telangana. The Indian Express for BJP, it's a win-win. Dear friends, so, I mean, if you look at the results of all the four states and the way it has been covered and it has been debated in the TV as well as in the social media platform, brings the question is Congress good and BJP bad? I mean, it's an interesting question, but it does not have a easy answer. Analysts, journalists, political experts, academicians, politicians, have tried to decipher this, the assembly election results of the four states. However, it defies, basic logic, if you hear all of them, as of why people would vote against an issue in one state and ignore it in another, despite the same degree of concern. Uh, on an average, which has been equal in both states. I mean, if you look at the TV debates and even the debates in the social media platform, people asked as to the paper leak issue was there in many states. So why some BJP won and Congress lost? The women's safety issue again. I mean, the concerns were there in the states which were ruled by BJP as well as states ruled by Congress. But why people decided to vote for one party and retain the other party? Uh, well, I mean, it's best answered by the people who voted in these four states. Uh, but one thing for sure, these results of the four states reflect the people's real mood and their feelings. So, have the people of Madhya Pradesh declared that the BJP rule of Shivraj Singh Chauhan has delivered what they wanted and are confident that they can party can keep up the promises? Well, it seems so. Why else would they reject Congress and its promises and give a thumping majority to BJP? While the people have rejected Congress rule and its promises in the states of Chhattisgarh and Rajasthan, uh, they have now given a chance to BJP and its promises. Uh, Again, I mean, the issues were complex and similar, but the results have been different. It will be a good exercise for the academicians to, ponder over, and, probably some PhD students look into it, why it happened, what was the reason for this kind of different kind of results in different states with the same problem. Telangana has not been an aberration, if you see. The people of India, younger state, have opted for the promises of Congress over the BHRS, which has ruled for a pretty decent time to perform. Yes, they did fight for the state, and they did establish Telangana as a prominent state. But well, the results tell you something. And by this evening, we will have the results of the Mizo people, which party they want to be taken care, or want that party to take care of them and the state for the next 5 years. Whatever the results have been in the four states, they reflect what the people want over the next 5 years in their respective states and when the state government which will be ruling them. But it does. Does it also reflect that they wish the same party to decide their governance at the center? Well, that has been yet another topic of debate yesterday, uh, as well as today in the media, as well as in the social media also. The victors and the vanquished have made claims and counterclaims since the assembly election of the four states, which have been completed by now. While BJP can claim it is the result of the kind of charisma that party leader Mr. Narendra Modi and the performance over the last 5 years, which has resulted in this result. The opposition can highlight the failures as to why they cannot claim their victory in states as an assertion of the policies at the center. Probably they would give them that it was the Modi factor which played the critical role in BJP winning the election in these states. My take is that our constitution framers give us a federal structure so that regional aspiration do not get smothered by the government at the center, irrespective of whether the political of the political parties which govern the center, or they are at the center as well as in the state. Uh, the country will be what its people want it to be. At the end, let's accept that political parties do not work in a vacuum. If the people want a single party across the nation that can address their concern, the election results in 2024 will indicate that. Be clear about that. And what we have seen in the past elections, the clarity with which the people have voted is a good indication for democracy. We saw that in Karnataka, we saw that in Himachal Pradesh, we saw that in the four state elections, uh, 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 just at 24 hours before. However, suppose the regional parties can ensure that they can effectively take up the projects even without the central government support. In that case, people might reject one party rule or a single party both at the center and the state. Can this happen? Yes, the states which have performed well with their limited resources and the policies they have enunciated for its people have shown this it is possible. Certainly, such an assertion will also help in good competition amongst the states to perform well. We have seen this in Niti Aayog's various reports when they rank the states. Uh, States with good commitment and have been able to deliver to its people in the state, even if there has been some problem in allocation of funds or support coming from the central government. So still the political parties at the center, whichever it is, and will be in 2024, needs to show some maturity to allow the states in India to play this game as a fair game. If a state is functioning well, irrespective of the party in the power at the state, the party, if it is a different one at the center, should uh, allow that to happen for the benefit of the country. The country will be in election mode for the next 5 months. I mean, we are already there, but it will continue. It will also be a test for every political party worth its salt to convince its voters that they have the skills, tools, and commitment to perform. It has to reflect that at the organizational level of the party, the team can deliver and decide within the party or a coalition of parties, if it is to be, that they are well equipped to rule the country. Because if they don't show it within their party or within the group or the coalition they form, then I think the voters know what to do. We can debate and discuss the merits and demerits of the forms of government, the political parties, and their ideologies. This can go on, and it will go on every time the results come out in one form or other, or in one favor in favor of one kind of set of ideologies or another set of ideologies. But the real issue is whether the people's concerns are being addressed effectively. The parties that did got elected to rule the state in various elections. We saw that in the assembly elections in the four states. Similarly, if political parties do what they promise, not just in the next few months, but over the next few years, as well as what they have done in the last few years, the people will elect them. The one responsibility that every political party has to ensure that they are true to themselves and their ideology is something which people of the states and the country will be looking for. At least that's what one can gather from the election results which have come in the four states. Because only then can they live up to their promise to the people. If they are not true to their ideology and their principles, and people will have doubts whether they can deliver. Uh, it may sound a bit philosophical and probably romantic also, but the truth is, people understand love when they see the commitment. The relationship between a political leader and the people is based on this, and it determines how good or bad the relationship is going to be. The people of India witnessed that in the four assembly elections. So, friends, goodbye. See you in the next video. Have a nice day. Take care. Bye bye.